Hey guys, Btoach here, back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a first impression / review on the Maya X from Lamzu. Before we get into the video, I would just like to say this mouse was purchased with my own money, so these are going to be 100% my own words. Let's get into the review. Alright guys, so here we have the mouse. This is the black Maya X. So first, I would like to take a look at the box here. Standard Lamzu box. Not different from my Atlantis box. Only difference is, does say Maya X on it instead of Atlantis. Does come with a travel bag. There is a quick start guide inside there. Also, we got some accessories. We got an extra pair of skates, some grips, and a dust cover for the bottom of the mouse because this mouse is pretty exposed to the bottom. I've not tried that yet. I do plan to try that. I don't know how it works yet, so we'll see how it works. I believe it just sticks to the bottom, and that's it. So we'll see how that works out. See how that plays out. Yeah, I'll definitely post on Twitter about that. See if I like it or not. I don't know if it's actually gonna like affect the performance of the mouse. I wouldn't imagine it does. So, well, yeah, we'll see how it works. Now I'd like to talk about the actual mouse. From a quality standpoint, it's amazing. I mean, like it's Lamzu quality. We can expect nice, good price points with a good quality product from Lamzu now. The QC is just immaculate. I have no problems with this mouse. It's literally perfect. There's not a single QC issue with this mouse. Works perfectly. It works exactly how it was intended to work. Let's get into the clicks here. Click feeling's really nice. Tiny bit of post travel. That's if I press down really hard. If I'm just spamming a click, I don't get that post travel, so it's not really an issue. The side to side wobble is visual, but I do not feel it, if that makes any sense. Same with the right click. Both clicks feel very nice and crisp. I believe these are using optical switches. I think. Probably says in the box here. But yeah, I think these are using optical switches. They feel nice. It's a good implementation of them, in my opinion. Scroll wheel feels very nice. The steps are very defined. I don't know if you guys can hear those. Nice and defined. It's nice, soft, easy to scroll. Clicks takes about a medium force to click it down. It's nice. It's not hard. Easy to spam. Pretty standard Lamzu scroll wheel. Feels exactly the same on my Atlantis. The side buttons. I do have a slight complaint about these. I'm not a big fan of the shape of the front button here. The tip of it feels kind of sharp on my thumb. I don't know. It's me being nitpicky about it, but something that I can say about it. And the side buttons, the front one is a little tiny bit hard to click. Actually, both of them are about equal, but they're a tiny bit hard to click than what I'm used to on mice. That's one thing I can say. A little harder to spam. That's it though. On the bottom of the mouse here, you get a DPI button. Where's the light? It's on this side. Oh, mouse is off. But yeah, DPI button, on and off switch. Interesting skate placement here. I've never seen these little dot skates here. This is interesting. These are the stock skates that come on the mouse. They are different than what Lamzu used to use on their mice. Different than from what the stock skates on the Atlantis are like, but these I would say are an improvement from the old skates. They're definitely better. They have a nicer glide in my opinion. They're decently quick. I wouldn't say they're the quickest skates I've ever used, but they're definitely nice quality. I do feel like they're a little thinner, so you can pick up a little bit more texture when you're doing fast movements. But overall, the skates, thumbs up. The actual quality of the shell is very nice. There's no creaking whatsoever on this thing. It's totally solid. Like for a solid shell mouse that weighs 47 grams at this size, and there's no creaking whatsoever. It's pretty nice. I do know that they do use their PCB to support the sides, which is a smart idea in my opinion. So it just adds that extra feeling of quality, which you want when you're buying a mouse. Um, a lot of people ask about the shape of mice. So getting into the shape of this mouse, what does it feel like to me? It definitely is a bigger mouse. Comparison, this is the medium final mouse. It's definitely bigger. It's taller. Um, you can see it there. It definitely feels a lot bigger in the hand. The middle hump is a lot higher, so it does fill your hand out a lot more. It does feel really nice. If I had to say what I would compare it to, it almost feels like a mixture between the GPX and the Viper V3. Like that middle hump, but the hump's kind of like big in the back, almost like the extra like side supports here where the hump is. It just like kind of feels like a GPX back there, but then it kind of slopes down like the Viper V3. I give the shape a thumbs up. It definitely feels really nice. Definitely really nice to operate in game. It definitely fills my hand out for claw grip, and I really like the shape. Definitely gets a thumbs up for me in that aspect. In game, though, this mouse performs very well with the 3950 sensor. This is my first time using it. There's zero issues with it. The 0.7 versus the 1mm liftoff distance is the main difference I see with the sensor. It doesn't really make a difference in my opinion. I tested both, and in game you can't tell a difference. Now, if you're there lifting the mouse, trying to do the liftoff distance like that, obviously you can feel a difference. But like in game, in my opinion, there's no difference. Now, I would say put it to 0.7 just because it's going to give you a more accurate reading when you're lifting your mouse. I am a player that likes to lift my mouse a lot, so it is going to just give you a little bit more accurate reading. It's going to stop that mouse a little sooner, whether it's milliseconds or whatever. It's still sooner on paper. It's still technically better, right? So might as well use it. But tracking feels the exact same as the 3395 sensor. With 8K, I don't feel any stutters whatsoever. Now, there is a little frame drop in games that is expected with higher polling rates. In 4K, stable. In 2K, it's stable. In 1K, it's stable. I have been playing most of my stuff in 2K. I do prefer 2K. Just it's kind of good trade-off from like performance to battery life, in my opinion. But yeah, like overall, super solid mouse. I would definitely say one of the better shapes I've tried so far. I really like it. It took a little bit of getting used to because of how big it was. I was using the ULX Cheetah a lot. You can just see how much smaller it is, right? So it just took a little bit getting used to the first 2 days, but after that, it's an amazing mouse, super solid. Feels exactly what I would expect from like a $200 mouse, but it's at a $119 USD price point, so there's nothing I can complain about there. With the cable here in the dongle, that's the dongle, says AK polling on the side, my X on the top. Standard from the old 4K dongle, looks the exact same shape and everything. The cable is definitely thicker than their old cables. Now, I do believe that is to do with the AK polling, just to give a better, more stable connection. Now, playing with this cable in game, I don't know, it's definitely going to be a little tough, but we're just going to have to charge that mouse when I get off, right? Because that's what we're supposed to do. But yeah, definitely good quality cable. Like, I can't say that it's a bad quality cable. It's a little bit more stiff than what I'm used to. But all in all, definitely a thumbs up for this mouse. Highly recommended to anybody looking for a larger size mouse. A lot of people say this is the mouse of 2024. I would say it is the mouse of 2024. In my opinion, it's the most exciting shape that released this year. Besides maybe the X3 that just released yesterday, but that's different because it just released yesterday. But this, in my opinion, super solid shape. For anybody looking for a larger size mouse, like I said, definitely would suggest picking this up. They did just restock all the colors, which I'm kind of mad about because this was the only color in stock when I ordered. But besides the fact, I can't complain about the black. It looks very nice and stealthy. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for all the continued support on my videos. We just hit 25 subscribers. That's a big milestone in my opinion. I never thought I'd hit 25 subscribers so soon. Thank you guys very much for all the support. Please like and subscribe my videos. And thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one.